We're looking out at our State Fairgrounds camera here right now, where just had a pretty heavy downpour just over the past half hour. Pretty fast fired up storm, and then it pretty much collapsed right after that. So that's sort of what we're dealing with here. Unsettled weather, not only this evening, but as we go through the next couple of days here as well. If you're not seeing rainfall, then you're just going to have that sort of steamy, sticky sort of weather outside. We will eventually get the kind of hotter, steamier weather by later on this week. There are some severe potential too in the next couple of days. The storms you got right now, they're just kind of doing some heavy downpours, maybe a brief strong gust of wind as they fall apart, but nothing severe tonight for the most part. Tomorrow there could be some stronger storms towards the evening and nighttime hours. Northwest Iowa, that's that level 2 risk that's colored in yellow, and then the level 2 risk shifts into central and southern Iowa Tuesday on the afternoon and evening hours. The sort of weather setup we have right now is kind of one of those where it's a little bit like dominoes. Each day's forecast sort of depends on the day before it, and so on and so forth. Outside right now, sort of meandering thunderstorms that are popping up, dropping a bunch of rain, collapsing and dying. And that's sort of what we're going to deal with here for at least the next few hours. There might be a few more that form up in northwest Iowa trying to travel southeast. The kind of formation zone for a lot of these is up around this stationary boundary, and then little pieces of energy sort of ripple along it and help form storms. That's what we've been dealing with through the weekend. We're going to have a little bit more of that here over the next few days. That boundary will eventually move southeast tomorrow night, bring us that chance of storms in northwest Iowa as a cold front, and then as that front basically takes its time moving across Iowa into Tuesday, and it fires up a few more rounds of some storms from Tuesday into Tuesday night and then into parts of Wednesday. So we have the potential for actually quite a bit of rain over the next few days at different spots around the state. We'll drill in a little bit closer and we'll slow it down and take you just into tomorrow. So you can see here the modeling isn't quite picking up on these various clusters of storms like down to the southwest of the metro up in north central Iowa right now. Some of those up in northwest Iowa could maybe travel southeastward though this evening. Basically just plan on the chance of a brief storm here as you head through the first half of tonight. Some of those showers might fester into the overnight hours. Now we're past daybreak tomorrow on Monday. I think most of tomorrow during the day is going to be dry, sunny, decent amount of clear skies, maybe a few lingering clouds, but overall kind of on the hot, sticky side. Upper 80s, add probably 2 or 3, maybe 4 degrees for the heat index tomorrow. Low 90s is what it'll feel like. Then by the afternoon, our attention turns up to the north and west. There will be a complex of storms up in parts of Minnesota. We might see some sort of trailing development back towards the Iowa-Minnesota border, and that moves into northwest Iowa. And then there's other data that shows another cluster of storms out in Nebraska that sort of tries to travel into western Iowa and then falls apart as we head to the evening. But the take home here is northwest, western Iowa, you have the best chance of seeing some storms tomorrow evening and maybe a stronger one or two. So this sort of on and off stormy pattern goes through basically the first half of this week. The most widespread storms will probably be Tuesday afternoon, and then especially the overnight hours of Tuesday and into Wednesday morning. All told, we probably could be looking at a few inches of rain in some spots, especially if you get multiple rounds of storms. If you're in a low-lying spot, or you have a place that gets a little bit flooded easily, overnight Tuesday, maybe keep an eye on that, because that's when the rain is going to be most widespread and heavy, it looks like right now. Rain wraps up the second half of Wednesday. Second half of this week, then, we are heating up back about into the 90s, breezier winds, and still plenty of humidity, so heat indexes upper 90s look likely.